I can wholeheartedly say that enrolling in Dr. Vandeford's course
was one of the most rewarding decisions I made during graduate training.
His eagerness to guide students and his teaching capabilities in the classroom
make him an outstanding candidate for the 2017 Great Teacher Award.
Dr. Reese is not your typical mundane lecture from a PowerPoint professor.
He chooses rather to sit down with students and have meaningful and engaging discussions.
Dr. Andreatta is always available for his students.
I've gone to his small office a few times to find 12 other students crammed in there, all asking
questions. Instead of telling me to come back later, he says, join the party. And everyone squeezes in a little more
so that I can be part of the questions as well. Completely true.
I'm one of Shirley's advisees, which honestly kind of feels like an honor.
To be able to meet with him
one-on-one and discuss internships, school schedules, lecture questions, or anything else.
He's always there.
After I passed my qualifying exam last semester, she not only provided
words of encouragement on the spot,
but actually sent me an email
that I always go back to whenever I need encouragement.
Whenever something goes wrong in lab, count on Dr. Pinto to always be there.
I'm convinced there is nothing that this woman can't do. She's a superwoman.
I have to add, I have a lot to do this week and I really don't have time to be filling out this application, but I'm making it work because I think he is that incredible. No one deserves this award more than Dr. Andreatta.
And I'm very confident in that. That's really sweet of her. I think the comment about, of treating students like my own kids is absolutely true. I think of them, as my kids.
He has impacted my education and me personally in such a way that I felt like that was the least I could do for him.
As a person who stutters, having an award for doing an action that involves public speaking, is a huge is a huge deal. I think it's a way of my students basically telling me that the stuttering isn't an issue.
Educationally, of course, he was a fantastic teacher, but even just in his expression of his own disorder and allowing us to see how it's affected his life, I think has just impacted me more than an hour and 15-minute class session ever could.
It was a great feeling, knowing that my students, care enough about me in order to nominate me for this award.
Dr. Reese has personally been one of my favorite
professors in my time in graduate school.
It is always a pleasure and a meaningful experience
to spend time with Dr. Reese, both in and outside the university classroom setting. I'm just really thankful to Igor Vasil, who is my advisee, who took the time to nominate me for this award.
I see Dr. Reese as not only my advisor for my dissertation, but also my mentor, my professor, my friend, really.
The thing that I like most about my job is working with students, whether it's in the classroom or it's in an advising capacity or it's in our research team. That's by far what I've enjoyed the most in my work. I try to aspire to be very student-centered in my approach. At the end of the day, the students are why we're here, and so we better provide a good learning experience for them in all those ways. We're here to serve students.
Because she is so caring, I believe that it motivates us more as students to do well.
In order to make her proud. Oh.
She's everything you can ask for and more in a professor.
And I think she's the perfect recipient for this award. This is just so humbling to know that you've had such an impact and a positive impact.
I nominated her because she is one of the most caring and compassionate faculty that we have. She just inspires me to be a better clinician and a better person as well.
I am so honored and grateful and thankful for this award. It is affirming of everything that you do every day. I like for them to be able to do more than just what's in the book or what's in a manual, but to be able to put that into practice and to be able to serve their patients really well. To have them come back to you at the end of the course, even in the middle of the course, and say, that makes sense. That makes you realize that you're actually having an impact on their education, but also their future as dental practitioners.
She has a special way of making students feel that she is a big sister and an advisor.
I have utmost respect for her. It's reading this really has impressed upon me that, oh man, small acts of kindness go a long way.
When I first came here, I took her class for my first semester, so everything was new to me. I felt, not as good as other students, but she encouraged me. She said, no, your ideas, when you print them out or when you say something, it's just very good and it's okay to be different. She just not just an inspiration for me, actually for all students.
It was so meaningful because it is a student nominated award. I'm really humbled and honored. UK is my alma mater, so it feels really nice to be in the company of people like Gurney Norman and Armando Prats, who were instructors when I was here, and to be chosen as one of 6 this year, it's pretty incredible.
As my personal mentor, I can attest to the true concern he has about my future.
What sets Dr. Vandervoort apart is his willingness to invest time and energy into working with students to identify strategies to overcome obstacles or stressors throughout graduate training. I want to impact people's lives, both their short-term educational goals here at UK, but also their longer-term goals.
Dr. Vandervoort is pretty much unlike any other faculty that I've ever had. He's helped me actually achieve my career goals now, that I can actually say that I have a position that's a dream position, and it's through some of the skills that he pushed on me that got me here.
I'm from a small town in Tennessee, and for a long time in my life, I never thought I would actually even go to college. So just having the opportunity to be here and to contribute to having an impact on students is what really makes me love my job. Teaching is why we're here. It's great that the Alumni Association has had the vision of doing this over so many years. It means a lot to me. Being a 2-time alum in particular, I think is going to be a cherished memory I have forever now.
If there were anyone's word of recommendation to receive in the College of Information Science,
it would be him, hands down. To tell you the truth, I am truly humble, and I'm even more shocked to see how much they are writing. I have never seen this in my career.
I nominated him because, I just think he's like one of the best professors at the university. The work he puts into everything he does it for the better of the student.
Something coming right from the students has a very special meaning to me. Teaching is one of the few professions that actually really gives someone the opportunity to have a profound impact, and that impact will carry for generations. Having the opportunity to shape individuals, not just from an academic standpoint, also to be great leaders, good citizens, is just wonderful.